Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Ouran High School Host Club Episode 8. I've got an Episode 8, 9, and 10 already recorded today. I don't know if I'm going to record anything else, but at the very least I have 2 parts for my Let's Play of Skyrim, so yeah. Anyway, whether I'm going to record anything else from my second channel, I most likely will. Both of those videos have gotten 2 views. Yay. I hope they will leave some feedback because I would like to know what can I do to, make them better, obviously. Because I still have no clue how all those other channels record their stuff because I have no clue. So I'm just doing what I can with what I've got until I can figure it out, and then I'll see if I can use it as well. Anyway, this episode is the beach episode, and for those of you who've watched the show, you know exactly what happens in this episode. Anyway, they try to figure out what Haruhi's fear is, because, she's not afraid of bugs. Which, to be completely honest, I'm afraid of bugs, I'm afraid of snakes. I don't like bugs, I don't like snakes. If a bug was on me, I'd throw it off and just go, ew! And I've actually done that in public. Because I was at work and it was the whole stink bug video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's in my Dollar General Stories playlist. But yes, I have done that in public and I didn't care. It was a freaking gigantic stink bug. I think because it made my fingers stinky afterwards. Anyway, yeah, they were trying the classics, like, Ghost, the Dark / Claustrophobia. They went with a weird one, or a weird way to put it, I guess, because, a fear of sharp objects. They had Morty holding a, harpoon. And I think it was also a play on his name being the same thing as the harpoon, I think. I don't know I think that's what I've heard. If I'm wrong, let me know, please. But it was kind of funny how hard he put it. And, Tamaki was going to go with snakes, thinking they were rat snakes. No, those are poisonous snakes, because apparently rat snakes are not in that area. And while all this is going on, sorry, I had something in my teeth. I just had dinner, sort of. It was breakfast for dinner. I had eggs, I had a sausage biscuit with some cheese on it, and that was it, because I'm trying to cut back. Only reason I had a lot of eggs is because, nobody else was going to eat them, essentially. Because the kids don't like eggs. Anyway, 2 guys decided to hassle some of the girls, I guess that were Haruhi's clients, that were up on a large rock, and Haruhi decides to go and try and stop them herself. Obviously, that did not go well, as she got thrown off the cliff right as Tamaki runs up to try and grab her. And yeah, Tamaki gets mad at her for this, essentially telling her, "Why did you do that? You are a girl. Those were guys." And Haruhi obviously doesn't know why he's so mad, and he refuses to talk to her until she admits she was wrong. Awkward. Dinner approaches. And Haruhi eats so much crab, and I'm like, oh, my stomach will be hurting. I'd probably end up puking because of all that if I had ate all that. And she actually does end up doing that, I think. But yeah, Tamaki ends up leaving, still annoyed that she's, being coy with him and not admitting she was wrong. And the others essentially tell her, yeah, you might not think so, but we were worried about you, essentially. And they said, essentially, that's still not the main issue here. The main issue is that, yes, those were guys and she was a girl, but they could have, she saw, they easily forced her off that cliff. Whether she was a guy or a girl, that still could have happened. And yeah, her going in being reckless like that worried everybody. And also the reason why Haruhi just ran in like that without telling anybody comes up later. And Kyoya kind of emphasizes Tamaki's point after, Haruhi throws up in his bathroom. And shows her how that could have gone had those guys known that she was a girl. And it had been a different scenario. And yeah, Tamaki gets the wrong idea when he walks in and sees them talking. And we actually find out Haruhi's actual fear. She's afraid of thunder. I don't know about lightning, but she's afraid of lightning and thunder. And Tamaki realizes that the reason she ran in and tried to help the girls like that without calling for anybody is because she's used to doing that stuff alone. She's used to getting through her fear alone. She's used to doing everything alone, and it was just a habit. It became like second nature to her. And he essentially tells her that, no, you don't have to do this anymore alone. We're going to be here for you, essentially. And he tries to help her with her fear by, plugging her ear so that way she can't hear the thunder, and covering her eyes so she can't see the lightning. That would be a good idea. The guys walked in on this and assumed that he was doing an S&M pervert thing. They didn't even give him a chance to explain what was going on with her fear, but they just assumed the worst, and they got Haruhi thinking the same thing. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I didn't know really what to think. I know what to think of this episode, I just didn't know how. I didn't really know whether you guys would want to watch it or not, because of Kyoya having to be the bad guy in all this situation, but yeah. It's still a good episode, and I hope you enjoy it, and I will see everybody next time.